Yeah, you probably can't see this, but look above my truck. I've got a swarm in my yard. I brought in some queens from some swarms that I caught this week. I wasn't real sure how many queens I actually caught. I saw three, but they acted like there was more. So I could have ended up putting more than one queen in each box. Now I got this swarm happening. Another possibility I thought of was maybe I've got a queen going on mating flight. These queens may have been virgins. The theory that I had on those swarms that I caught, where there was like at least three swarms in one yard, two of them on the same bush. The theory was that maybe a local beekeeper had been raising some queens and got off schedule. Ended up with a box full of virgin queens. And several of them took off, ended up in a neighbor's yard, and the neighbor called me to come get them. So they seem to be going from over here to currently they're kind of going up this way. So they've already thinned out some here in the yard. They're going up here. I'm going to be quiet for a second, see if you can hear them. Sort of sounds like the interstate, but more consistent. Like a bunch of cars in the distance driving. It's getting a little bit louder. I wonder if they're settling near me. Ah, maybe. I see some getting on this bush right here. They seem to be coming in. I still don't see a cluster. The sound's getting a little bit louder. I'm seeing more and more bees. I'm going to see if I can zoom in here on the branch. So there were like a dozen or so right there. And they're moving up. They're going up higher. You know, I've seen bees practice swarming too. So I don't know if I've got a colony swarming or if I've got a virgin queen going out on mating flight. And this is September, so it's definitely out of season for swarming. Another similar behavior to a swarm is called abscond. This could be an abscond. And remember now, I put together three colonies from those swarms just the other day, and this is definitely coming out of some of them. All I can do is Just watch and listen. This tree right here is on my neighbor's property, but it hangs over my property. So if they do end up swarming or clustering in the tree, then maybe I would have a chance of getting them with a bucket and a pole, or maybe a frame on the end of a pole. I got a nifty device at the conference earlier this year, January, that you fix to the end of a painter's pole, and then you can connect a frame onto it. And I've got a 24-foot painter's pole. It's a telescoping pole, and I've used it, and it works really great. Take a frame of drawn comb, if you have it, and push it up against the swarm, and just stand there and hold it still for a while, and bees will climb all over it. And I did it about 3, maybe 4 times, and brought the queen down on it. And once I had the queen, I put her in a box, and then I let all the rest of the swarm find her. Came back the next day and picked up a box full of bees. Yeah, these girls are not clustering. They're just flying around up there. So I don't know that this is a real swarm. We'll find out later. I thought you might be interested in seeing it. I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit better. You see right in there, a bunch of bees, but they're in the air. They're just staying in the air. Usually a swarm will cluster around the queen pretty quickly. They won't just stay in the air like that all this much time. All right, I'll let you know if anything changes.